the hunt for the Champions League places, the outcome of the 6-pointers against direct rivals can make all the difference. As Loggett said at Dello Sport right, winning head-to-head matches against the competition jostling for the top 4 spots in the table, those that qualify for the Champions League, and if there's even a glimpse of the Scudetto, all the better, is important in many ways. Not least, it's a valuable insurance policy that can be used at the end of the season. If you finish level on points, a better head-to-head result equates to a better standing in the standings. It could be the difference between crossing the threshold of the top 4 or being left out. After 11 games, it's still too early to paint a realistic picture, but observing the direct clashes among the top 6 in the standings, the positions that grant access to European competition, we can begin to discern a trend where Milan are gaining an edge. Rossoneri resurgence. Vincenzo Italiano's Bologna have played 3 of these head-to-head clashes, with 1 win and 2 defeats. The victory came against the champions Napoli in the last round, while they lost to Roma and Milan. Average points per game, 1. Inter have also played 3 such matches. They were beaten 4-3 in a thriller against Juventus and they lost away against Napoli, but more recently beat Roma away from home. They also average 1 point per game. Napoli too have played 3 games against sides in the top 6. They lost to Milan despite playing for nearly an hour with a man advantage. They lost to Bologna and beat Inter as mentioned. The same 1 point per game average emerges. Roma are joint top with Inter and yet they too are on 1 ppg. The defeats came by slender 1-0 margins against the 2 Milanese clubs, and their victory came against Bologna in round 1, also by the same scoreline. Juventus are on the outside looking in at the moment when it comes to the top 4 spots, but they average 2 points per game against top 6 sides. They have beaten Inter and they drew 0-0 with Milan, losing 0. Finally we come to the Rossoneri, who have won 3, drawn 1 and lost 0 of their 4 direct clashes. The wins, as mentioned, were over Napoli, Roma, and Bologna. The draw was against Juventus, and they have conceded just 1 goal, from the penalty spot scored by De Bruyne.